Successful people don't wake up early just to log more hours. They do it to hijack a powerful 30-minute neurochemical window that naturally cures procrastination. While the rest of the world is still asleep, their biology is handing them a chemical superpower that most of us waste. Today, we are going to look past the surface-level hustle and dive deep into the actual brain chemistry of the early morning. We will uncover how you can stop fighting your biology and start using it to build effortless focus. The traditional 5 a.m. club narrative tells you that waking up early is a test of grit. It is painted as a brutal battle of willpower against the warmth of your blankets. But this framing is completely wrong. Waking up early is not about suffering. It is about strategic alignment. When you understand the natural rhythms of your brain, waking up at dawn ceases to be a chore and instead becomes a biological cheat code for high-level productivity. Scientists call this phenomenon the Cortisol Awakening Response, or CAR. Within 30 minutes of your eyes first opening, your brain floods your system with a massive spike of cortisol. This isn't a design flaw. It is an evolutionary survival mechanism designed to make you instantly alert and ready to face the challenges of the day. It is a biological booster shot of pure focus. But here is where most people go wrong. When they wake up and immediately grab their phones, scrolling through emails and social media, they combine this natural cortisol spike with external stressors. Instead of using this energy for focused action, they convert it into morning anxiety. They waste their highest state of alertness on passive consumption, leaving them feeling drained and overwhelmed before their day even begins. High achievers don't fall into this trap. Instead of letting this hormonal wave crash over them, they surf it. They hijack this 30-minute window of peak alertness and channel it directly into their most demanding, high-friction tasks. Because their brains are already primed for action, they can bypass the typical mental resistance that leads to procrastination. This biological window is incredibly precise. The cortisol awakening response peak lasts for only about 30 to 45 minutes after you wake up. During this short epoch, your brain's prefrontal cortex is uniquely capable of deep, analytical thinking without the interference of mental fatigue. If you do not capture this wave immediately, the chemical window closes and the rest of your day becomes an uphill battle. During this golden window, you must avoid the temptation of busy work. Do not check your emails, do not respond to messages, and do not organize your desk. These are low-friction tasks that require no real mental effort. Instead, direct this peak focus toward your most critical project, the one task that you have been putting off. The chemical spike makes difficult cognitive tasks feel surprisingly manageable. Procrastination is not a time management problem. It is an emotion regulation problem. We avoid tasks because they make us feel anxious or inadequate. But when you leverage your natural morning cortisol, your brain is chemically armored against these negative emotions. You bypass the hesitation phase entirely, stepping straight into momentum before your rational mind can find an excuse to stop. To design the perfect morning protocol, you must align your physical actions with your biology. First, secure immediate hydration to flush out overnight toxins. Second, expose your eyes to natural sunlight within minutes of waking. This calibrates your internal master clock and solidifies your cortisol curve. Finally, commit to starting your primary task within 15 minutes of rising, leaving no room for distraction. When you successfully complete a difficult task during this morning window, something incredible happens in your brain. The combination of your natural cortisol drive and the satisfaction of achievement triggers a massive release of dopamine. This dual chemical state solidifies a feedback loop, training your brain to associate the early morning hours with success, progress, and pleasure. There is a profound silence that exists at 5 a.m. It is not just the absence of external noise, it is the absence of mental noise. Because the rest of the world is sleeping, there are no incoming notifications, no urgent demands, and no emotional static. This silence provides the ultimate canvas for deep, undisturbed creative thought, allowing you to produce your finest work. As you repeat this protocol day after day, your brain begins to physically adapt. Through the power of neuroplasticity, the neural pathways associated with morning focus and discipline grow stronger and more efficient. What once required immense effort eventually becomes second nature. You are literally rewiring your brain to become a person who naturally thrives on early morning execution. Of course, this neurochemical hack only works if your sleep hygiene is impeccable. You cannot leverage a morning cortisol spike if you are chronically sleep deprived. Your cortisol curve will flatten, leaving you fatigued and foggy. To claim your mornings, you must first master your nights, ensuring 7 to 8 hours of high-quality, restorative rest before the alarm ever sounds. Ultimately, the 5 a.m. club is not a test of endurance or a badge of honor to show off to others. It is a profound act of self-mastery. By aligning your daily actions with your brain's natural neurochemistry, you stop fighting against your own biology and start using it to build the life you deserve. Master your morning, master your mind, and you will inevitably master your destiny.